All right, this is 3 simple habits to become the best version of yourself. So you know you want to hit all those goals, but you're not just going to hit them like easily. You have to become the version who is capable of achieving those goals first before you can achieve those. But this is going to be the top 4 most important habits to apply to your life so that you're on track, you actually do the work, you don't get distracted, and you get to your goal quickly without getting distracted, without it taking forever, without you never even getting there. You have to do these 4 things that are really gonna move the needle and actually get you to your goal. But the first thing is cutting out distractions, cutting out people who always doubt you, always have negative shit, and they're always just holding you back. People that aren't bringing you up, people that aren't helping you, people that are just holding you back, and things that are distracting you too. Apps on your phone, things that you're doing, things that you spend your time doing that are just wasting your time. And 2 other things when I say cut out distractions. 1 hour after you wake up, don't use your phone. And 1 hour before you go to sleep, don't use your phone. When you don't use your phone and 1 hour before you go to sleep, you're going to sleep way better. And 1 hour after you wake up, you're going to feel way better. You're not going to be spiking your cortisol right after waking up, just watching bullshit on your phone as soon as you wake up. Just get out of bed and start doing the work you need to do. And second thing is planning tomorrow, today. That 1 hour before you go to sleep that I said to not use your phone, you want to plan out your next day in your Google Calendar, whether it's you could either write it down or I use Google Calendar. Google Calendar is way easier, but just plan it out with your computer so it doesn't disrupt my sleep. I just wear blue light blocking glasses while I'm on my computer, planning out every single hour of the day, planning every single hour of tomorrow the night before, so that tomorrow I know exactly what to do. I'm not wasting time. I'm not like figuring out what do I need to do. I have everything planned out and I just look at it and I just start getting things done. And the third thing is writing down the most needle moving tasks somewhere on a piece of paper, on your computer, but I think it's more useful when you actually write it down on like a journal or something. In my journal, I just write down the most needle moving tasks that I need to do tomorrow, today, that night before where you don't use that hour where you don't use your phone. Write down the most needle moving tasks that you need to do to hit your goal. So if one of your goals is get in shape, get shredded, get jacked, then the number one thing on there should be the calories you have to hit for the day, then the steps you're going to hit, and then if you're going to work out that day, put the workout that you're going to hit. So if you're going to hit chest and biceps, put that workout. Whatever you're going to hit that day, just put it. The most needle moving task to hit your goal, you want to write those down in your journal. At least 5. I wouldn't do more than 10, but write those down. And that hour that you don't use your phone, as soon as you wake up, you want to look at your journal, look at the tasks that you need to do, look at your Google Calendar, and then you know exactly what you do. Younger you the night before already planned out that day when you woke up, so you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do no thinking. You just have to get to acting and just doing the work that you need to do. You're not thinking, oh, what do I do? What do I have to do? There is no wondering. They're just doing as soon as you wake up. Doing those things. And the last thing is eating clean, changing your diet, cleaning up your diet, switching to an animal-based diet where you just eat beef, eggs, fruit, rice if you're eating a lot of carbs, and raw honey. And yeah, that's it. You want to be eating like that at least 90% of the time. All I eat for my protein and my fats is beef, eggs, and I cook everything in butter. And Or for my fruits, I eat apples, oranges, kiwis, dates, and raisins. And yeah, and only time I eat carbs is before my workout and after my workout. If I'm not working out for that day, I probably won't eat that many carbs, just so I could have that mental focus of not eating those carbs. But when you switch to that diet, an animal-based diet where you're only eating beef and eggs, only eating fruit and for your carbs, and if you have to eat a lot of carbs, then you eat rice and fruit and raw honey. But doing those, you will gain so much more mental clarity and mental focus. Like just from switching to that, you're not gonna have that brain fog from eating the other bullshit food. You're not gonna have that brain fog. Your brain is gonna be so sharp where you just focus on a task and you just stay focused on it until you finish it. And you're gonna have the highest testosterone because you're gonna be eating beef and eggs, which are gonna give you the highest test as a natural. Because a lot of people want to do the bodybuilder, the typical bodybuilder diet, the bodybuilders who are blasting grams of test, of steroids. You can't copy the diet that they're doing unless you're taking the same PEDs that they're taking. If you do the same diet, they don't care that the diet kills their testosterone that they're eating, all the bullshit food that they're eating. Doesn't matter because they're supplementing testosterone, but you're not supplementing test. So you can't be eating the same test killing foods that they're eating because they're supplementing it. But you as a natural, you're not supplementing it. So you need to optimize your natural test as much as you can by eating the right foods at least 90% of the time. Only time I eat like the bullshit considered food, like fast food or seed oils or whatever, is the only time is if I'm at a family function or I'm out with my family at a restaurant or out with friends at a restaurant where you just can't, man. But at least 90% of the time, you're going to be super sharp, super focused with your brain. You're not going to have that brain fog. And you're going to have the highest test. You're going to have the highest energy. That's the biggest thing you're going to notice is high energy. You're going to go out of bed. You're not even going to struggle to get out of bed because of how much energy you're going to have. You get mental clarity, no brain fog, way better energy, way better test levels, and that comes with that energy. You're going to be way stronger in the gym. Every single time you go into the gym, you're just going to be getting way stronger. Energy, focus, strength, test, all from that diet. You do those 4 things. You plan tomorrow, today. You write down the most needle moving tasks you need to do tomorrow, today, in your journal, and you plan out your next day in your Google Calendar every single hour of the day. And you cut out distractions. You don't use your phone an hour after you wake up. You don't use your phone an hour before you go to sleep. And you do those things. You look at the plan that you made the day before and you act on it and you follow it and you stay consistent. You will hit every single goal that you write down. Also, when you write down the most needle moving task that you need to do in your journal or whatever, also write down like 5 goals also. You want to write down 5 goals, and then I write my 3-step morning routine, which is just I wake up, I hydrate with electrolytes, lemon and salt, and a cup of water. Then I go outside and walk for my morning walk, and so I could get my steps in and so I could get the sunlight right in the morning. Then I do my 40 push-ups, post on my story, and boom, that's it. Get straight to that list of the most needle-moving tasks that you need to do. Whether you're trying to grow your business or you're trying to grow your business and trying to upgrade your physique, put the most needle-moving tasks that you need to do for those goals that you want to hit. You do those 4 things. Plan tomorrow, today. Write the most needle-moving tasks for tomorrow, today, to hit your goals. And cut out distractions. Cut out those people holding you back. Cut out your phone 1 hour after you wake up. 1 hour before you go to sleep. and you stick to that diet, you're gonna become unstoppable. You're gonna have crazy mental focus. You're gonna be so disciplined in your time management because you have everything planned out the day before, and you're not gonna be distracted from the things everybody is distracted by: social media, other bullshit. But you do those things, you'll get whatever your goal is. You're gonna destroy it. You're gonna hit there. You're gonna get there in a record time. You're gonna be jacked, shredded, rich, ripped, rare. You're just gonna be crazy focused, crazy disciplined, in shape, and making way more money than you are right now. But you do those 4 things and you stay consistent with it, just watch, and you'll look back in a couple months and be like, damn, I made crazy progress from just those 4 simple habits. But actually to apply it, stay consistent, and let me know how it goes. And hope you got value from this. See you guys in the next one.